Welcome to the Fantasy Addiction Network. Today we are talking the Week 14 preview for the Tennessee Titans versus the Oakland Raiders. So the over-under for this game is a nice 47.5. Implied point total for the Titans is 25. Oakland Raiders is 22. I think this game will be pretty close to the over-under of 47.5, but I like the Titans to cover their spread pretty easily in this one. The Raiders have been on a downtrend and the Titans have been doing really well. I look for that to continue off of the back of a good play from Ryan Tannehill. So looking at the Titans offense, starting with Ryan Tannehill, I think he is a tremendously good start this week. The Oakland Raiders are very bad against fantasy quarterbacks. Ryan Tannehill has been playing lights out. He's been ultra efficient, and I think that he continues that trend this week. I think you can start him with confidence. Honestly, you're probably starting him over most options unless you have a tremendous start like Deshaun Watson or Lamar Jackson at this point. So try to find a way to get Ryan Tannehill into your lineup. From a running back perspective, of course, you're starting Derrick Henry. There's not really any other running back to be looking at here in Tennessee. Derrick Henry should have another good game for you. From a wide receiver view, it looks like Humphries is actually going to be out of this game, so that narrows down the options to A.J. Brown and Corey Davis. Corey Davis is so up and down. He might have a good game, but I'm not banking on it. I think A.J. Brown is actually a really good start this week. Definitely wide receiver 3 flex range for you. But being that Humphries is out, I think it's actually likely that A.J. Brown will be the heavy recipient of additional targets. And again, the Raiders don't have much of a pass defense to speak of, so I think A.J. Brown is a really good start this week. And then from a tight end perspective, I think Jonnu Smith, you could do worse. He hasn't done too much in the past couple weeks, so this would definitely be more of a Hail Mary desperation play, but the odds of him getting a touchdown with Humphries out has gone up as well. So if you need a punt play, you could do worse than Jonnu Smith. Titans defense, I'm expecting Oakland to put up a little bit of a fight in this one. I think they won't be as much of an implosion as they have in the past couple weeks, but I do still like the Tennessee defense in this one. They're at home. They've been playing tremendously well. I think that they will be a good fantasy defense for you this week. Looking on the Oakland side of the ball, Tennessee is very strong against the quarterback. I'm not trusting Carr this week. He hasn't performed well the past couple weeks, and even when he was playing really well, he wasn't too much of a fantasy quarterback. He was just maintaining the game enough for the Raiders to be winning. You pretty much have to start Josh Jacobs at this point. He gets enough volume every week to warrant a fantasy start. You're just hoping for a touchdown, and hopefully his receiving volume goes back up. He had a few games where he had plenty of targets to keep that floor for his fantasy total high, and then it dipped all the way back down next to nothing. So hopefully that goes back up. From a receiver standpoint, Tennessee has been middle of the pack against receivers with Hunter Renfrow out. It definitely looks enticing to start Tyrell Williams this week. I think he is a decent flex play for you, but like if you had to compare Tyrell Williams to A.J. Brown, I would start A.J. Brown on the other side of the ball. But you could do worse than Tyrell Williams this week. There's not really any other receivers I'm starting other than Tyrell. And then from a tight end standpoint, you have to start Darren Waller. Last week he had 9 targets. That went way back up once Hunter Renfrow went down because of an injury. I think Darren Waller is going to continue getting peppered with targets. So if you have him, you're definitely starting him this week. But you're not starting the Oakland defense against the red-hot Tennessee Titans offense with Ryan Tannehill and Derrick Henry just tearing everybody up. So I think that pretty much settles it. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like and subscribe for more advice and content throughout the season, and we will see you in the next video.